In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I made this really cute flower hanging vine, and you can either put these on your curtain rod like I did, or you can put them all over your ceiling in your room, wherever you want. So let's get into the supplies. So I'm using a 5mm hook and then this really pretty pink yarn with some green yarn for the vines. And then you'll also need your scissors and a sewing needle. Now let's get into the tutorial. So first up, you're going to start off with a magic circle, and then you're going to chain 3. After you finish your chains, you're going to do 3 half double crochets into your ring. All you need to do is yarn over and then pull through all 3 loops. That's it. After you've finished your 3 double crochets, you're going to go ahead and do a slip stitch. And then you're going to repeat this process 4 more times. 3 half double crochets and then a slip stitch. So I'll see you guys when you finish that up. Okay, here I am at the last petal, and just a little tip, you can pull in or cinch in the flower before you start making your 5th petal, because this will just make it a little bit easier and the hole will be smaller when you finish up making this last petal. So as you can see, I'm doing the half double crochets, and then I did a slip stitch like I have been doing, and then I cinched it in all the way, and then the first row of your flower is complete. Okay, so now we're on to the 2nd row. We're going to pretty much repeat this process, and we're just gonna go ahead and slip stitch our flower together before we continue the next row. So after you've done that, we are going to do 3 half double crochets into those same half double crochet spaces, and then a slip stitch into those slip stitch spaces. So here's 1 half double crochet, here's 2, and here is 3. And now you can see I'm about to be at the slip stitch part, so I'm just going to do a slip stitch, and you're just going to repeat that into the same spaces. You'll be able to see it hopefully, and yeah, it's super easy. So now I'm just continuing on with that same process, 3 half double crochets and then a slip stitch into the slip stitch area. There'll be like a little dip in between, so it should be fairly easy to find, and you're just going to do that all the way until you get back around to that first petal that you redid. Okay, so I'm here at my last cluster of petals, and I'm just slip stitching it to end it off. And as you can see, we have a really perfect little flower shape. It's really cute, and look at that. It is super easy and Now I'm just going to cut off my yarn and then sew in the ends, and then we're going to start working on the vines. I'm back, and now I have the green yarn with me. So I ended up making 3 more flowers just for this tutorial, so that way you'd be able to see how I connect more than one in case you decide to make your vine really long. So let's get this started. You're going to insert your hook into one of the petal spaces, and once you've done that, you're just going to start chaining. You can chain as little or as much as you'd like, but the more you chain, the farther apart your flowers are going to be, and the less you chain, the closer your flowers are going to be. I think I chained about 15, but that's just how much I wanted to do. So once you have chained the amount that you wanted, you're going to pick up your next flower and you're going to insert the hook into another one of the petals. Once you have inserted it, you're going to yarn over and pull through, and then instead of yarning over again, you're just going to pull the hook through that last loop, and it's just a nice slip stitch. Now you're going to keep chaining again as long as you'd like, and then you're going to repeat that process again by connecting each flower with a slip stitch. So here we go, I just picked up my next flower and I'm inserting my hook into one of the petals, pulling it through, and then I am slip stitching it. There you go. Now repeat that for as many flowers that you have. Now here is how my vine is looking. As you saw, I finished adding all of my flowers, and then I cut off my yarn and sewed in that little tail into the chain, and here it is so pretty and I love how they turned out, and I'm definitely going to be making more of these because they're really relaxing to make. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!